So I'm kind of thinking that's where they're at, maybe with the quarterback situation. Also, like one of the topics, of course, I was going to bring up here is what we got. How much rope does Gardner Minshew have? Like you said, the first 4 games, minus Cleveland, I mean Carolina, but Carolina's defense is better than their offense, in my opinion. So,
Absolutely.
they don't have a soft defense. It's not like, they're trash out there. So, you got 4 games, right off the bat, and AP kept preaching. I've heard him say, in the last 3 pressers, we want to start off hot, like you said, and, hit the ground running. And to do that, you got to have a veteran out there, that knows defenses a little bit more, has been in more situations, and can actually get away from those guys, because he knows, as we know, and probably the chat knows, that the offensive line, bro, it's just not it right now. Like, with Whitehair out there, and I mean, they played Parham into the 4th quarter. So, if that don't show that our offensive line needs work, and they know they need work, then, that says it all to me. Like, so, I think Guard Dog has a very, very short rope. Like,
Yes.
there's a couple plays that I'll pull up here in a little bit, as we get to talking. Shout out to the chat, everybody, for pulling up. I appreciate you. Y'all could be anywhere on this Monday night, but you chose to be here with us. So much love. I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all. But, I think he's on a very short leash, and we seen in the game yesterday there was 3 balls that could have been picked for touchdowns very, very easily. It just happened that AOC threw the ball at the wrong time in the wrong place, which was a horrible pass. I'm not going to try to defend that shit at all. No way in hell. It was a horrible pass. It was a bad decision. And, the linebacker made a play, which I think it was the same linebacker that almost got one from Garner that he threw right in his hands and let it get away. So he definitely was not letting that one get away, So in my opinion, it all came down to that last turnover. But if you go back and watch the tape, like I've been doing for the last day and a half, watching, I just don't understand how they pick Gardner if you go by stats. In 2 games, you're 33 for 16 for 42%. Or 48%, 47%. And then you got AOC on the other hand in 2 games, who's 21 for 16 or something, like 72%, or like it's a big, big difference. The plays that were made, the running around, and they've been preaching stay in the pocket, stay in the pocket, stay in the pocket. They want Garner to stay in the pocket, but that's just not where he's comfortable. He's not comfortable in the pocket. So, I just all think it comes down to the games that we're playing with this defense. But I don't think it's not like it was last year where Aiden O'Connell was the man, and he wasn't replacing them no matter what. I think it was a very, very short rope that if Garner doesn't control the turnovers, or try to stay in the pocket, because running out of the pocket, you seen on that on that play on 4th down, he almost threw an interception, and then on the other time, he ran back 20 yards before he threw the ball. Like, you can't have that shit. If something was to happen, he slips and falls, or it's a 20-yard loss. So you can't make stupid plays like that, in my opinion. So I think he's on a very, very short rope, and we'll have to definitely see how that plays out.